Hey folks, from Brian. I've got some time, so I'm actually going to try and do another installment of my GM review of the Earth Goddesses. This one is about Asrelia, the goddess of wealth and fortune, right? She's invoked by all who desire wealth and by those who desire to protect the wealth they have. She's worshipped as an associate goddess of Vernalda. She's worshipped as the patron goddess of miners. Is also worshipped by trolls. Interesting. What were about the likes and dislikes, but there's kind of a theme running through the goddesses about anti-chaos, and they like the Lightbringers. Okay. Lay members. The cult teaches lay members conceal, evaluate, meditate, and speak Earth speech for free. And for half price, bureaucracy, manage household, mineral lore, and read, write Thealan. Handy skills to have if you're going to be literate. For initiates, there's a 300 lunar donation, and you have to be able to read, write Theon at 50% or more. And then they have the standard initiation test with a list of skills here that they're looking for. Initiates are taught cult lore for Asrelia, as Asrelia, and worship Asrelia at half price. Spirit magic at half price. There's a list of them. Rune spells, all common rune spells. That's fairly common. And then again, this whole for exceptional service, or for furthering the cult's goals and standing, or for a donation, you can learn a rune spell. This one's 150 lunars per point rather than the 100 lunars we saw earlier, though. And then she's got a list of her special rune spells. I won't go into Asrolia's Cavern, Preserve Wealth, Seek Omen, or Summon Guardian, but those are spells specific. Those are those are cult specific rune spells. There we go. Okay, Rune Priestess, Test of Holiness costs 2,500 lunars. Ouch. 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 Oof. Okay, an Earth Priestess of Vernalda that has passed childbearing age may retire her position and automatically become a Priestess of Asrelia. Rather than giving 90% of their income, they pay 3,000 lunars, or the equivalent, to the cult each year. Because it's a non-fighting cult, they do not maintain their fighting skills. Therefore, they're maxed at dexterity times 5 and ability. I think I mentioned this before about I would possibly expand that to any manipulation or agility skill, but that's just something in the back of my head floating around. They have access to enchantments as a priest. Okay, subservient cults. Cult spirits. She is served by the spirits of gems, mines, and other underground entities. So these are like genus loci. And I've been using this concept in my game with certain darkness spirits. I've got what I term cave naiads, that kind of thing, right? You know, these spirits of a dark location. They're like any other nymph, right? But they're just darkness oriented rather than plant or mountain or water oriented, right? But this is interesting. Spirits of gems and mines and other ground entities. I'm going to have to investigate that further. Okay, allied spirits are typically bound into a guardian, such as a watchdog or a rattlesnake. The spirit of reprisal is ill luck. Ill luck follows the culprit around. Ill luck has a power of 30, but it takes no direct action except to curse them with ill luck. And there's a whole paragraph describing how this works, right? So each week, the GM rolls 2d6, labeling one die is good and the other is bad. You subtract the smaller die from the larger. If the two dice roll the same number, or the good die exceeds the bad, then there is no effect. But if the bad die exceeds the good die, the culprit has one significant skill roll, chosen by GM, that's changed into a fumble at some time in the upcoming week. So it's just is there going to be ill luck or not? And if it's the bad die is higher than the good die, ill luck is going to happen. Okay. Those who steal from the cut are hunted down by Babistagori Avengers. Okay. Aleshmira. The god identified as Asrelia with the Palmatalan goddess. Oh, that's why I did Kai, because it's not word about Palmal. Okay. Associate cults. Babistagor provides Earth Shield. Calandra and Aurelian, the twin goddesses of Caladraland, are associated with Asrelia in Cathella and Manera. I believe those are countries up to the west. I know Cathella is. Okay, they provide their mother with fertilize. Arnalda teaches her mother with provides her mother with inviolable. See, skill has X to that spell. Gata provides restore magic. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Replenishes 1d6 rune points, even if they are not at a temple. Lodril provides earthworm. Morangor provides blast earth, and Tai Koratek provides command ghost. Voria, the spring goddess, is also associated, but there is no magic associated therewith. Miscellaneous notes. Treasuries. Earth temples collect tithes, right? So they are going to be full of tithes. Mostly harvest, I would imagine. Yeah, although much of this wealth goes to supporting the temple, its priestesses, and other servants, the surplus is kept by Asrelia for safekeeping. That was a fairly short one. Asrelia, for all of you. Happy gaming!